The only influence that can affect the decision of the judge now can be if the prison officers can come with a positive remark about her attitude at the correctional facility. Whatever she do now, if she should cry to the public, she should do everything. It will influence anything. Attitude that will be common. Yeah, more days feedback near positive. They can now reconsider. So I think it is right for Shatta Wale to come out, and he's coming out not to attack. You see, this is what people should understand. When Shatta Wale comes for people, he's not coming for them because he wants to insult them. He wants people to understand the kind of agenda they are setting. People don't see. In some church, the things he keeps writing on X are not because he hates those stations. Or no, Shatta Wale, if he gets, he wouldn't discuss any media house.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Whenever the job calls, we are ready to answer. And as usual, my name Pahun. We are here once again to serve you nothing but the best. This is live on Sammy Flex TV, and you are welcome to Showbiz Daily. This is show business on a daily, and that is what we do on this particular channel. My name is Roland Amate. If you are watching, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, whatever we are going to discuss on here today, the comment section is definitely designed for you, and you can also share your views there. I'm sitting in for the big man, Sammy Flex, who is also in an official meeting somewhere. You know, the SM is about to move from Accra to Kumasi very soon. Therefore, there was a need for some 1 or 2 preparations here and there. So he's out there like that. But still, we will continue to do the Lord's work, which is why we've even assembled in the co-studios of Sammy Flex TV. Let me say big ups to Sam Tuga, who is also part of the production team, as well as Kofi on it, my fellow Rasta man. Yeah, we are training. In fact, when you are Jackie Costu says yes, a satellite dish. And to Desert, as well as Rex, they are the guys helping us with production. And of course, in the studio to help me with the discussion, I have no other than some of our usual suspects on the platform. First off is Mr. Solomon Intim Dodu. Yes, you can call him Chemo. He is the online manager for Flex Entertainment, and of course the boss of Intidosu Data Solution, as well as the incoming Intidosu Chambers. It is over for everybody. And of course, one person that is also not new on this platform, the longest John in the world, and that is Long John the Blogger. Long John the Blogger is also a very popular blogger in our space, also an influencer. Are you an influencer?
I'm a normal guy.
You are a normal guy. You don't influence anybody. You are not influencer. Okay. He works with some top personalities in the space, including Sam Asofo as well. When it's part of the business. It's part of the business. I mean, that's why I wanted to know if he's an influencer, because he has lots of things doing in the space, and also he is also part of the movers and shakers of the incoming Aluta FM. These are the board of directors that I'll be working with today. Let's not waste time, and let's go straight into today's topic. But before we enter into that, Chemo, Agra has been denied bail. Are you surprised?
Not really. I mean, this is you can't decide for the judge at this point. It's more of a discretion coming from the judge than even the law, because they've been given the power to decide whether the merit of the case will deserve that bail or not.
Because they've tendered in an appeal, and before the appeal will be heard, they wanted a bail for before the appeal.
Exactly. Yes, there's an option like that, because the case, they have not sat on the case yet. You can tender in an appeal, bail condition. Bail request, and they did it. And unfortunately for the lawyers and then the Agrada herself, they were denied. And I think at this point, it is at the discretion of the judge and the law So if the judge, after going through the law, feels that Agrada shouldn't be given bail, I mean, you can't say much unless there's an other option that the lawyers can take. And I think until they hear the appeal case, I think there's an option like that. So hopefully they will do the second attempt and they may succeed for that matter. Yeah.
Long John, let me ask you this. For me, I was surprised seeing people gather at the premises of the court, chanting her name, giving her fans, with some even saying, "Oh, they feel she's now remorseful and that they should forgive her and stuff." When you saw the videos and with the bail denial and all of that, what was running through your mind? Quick one before we enter.
I want to believe those could be her church members.
Oh, how?
I want to believe because I saw his husband.
Her husband, yeah.
In between the talking and looking at how the activities in Ghana, I don't think people will leave stuff to come chase after Agrada unless you have personal interest in that conversation, which is his church members. We also saw how their church members went on their knees just in the past
Sunday
to apologize to whoever she has wronged. So of course they are the only people that can be that committed and concerned to go that extreme, to show solidarity to their prophetess. And honestly, with the video I've seen, I think it's quite sad, but the law is the law. Understand? She's done a bit. The law says there be go back. They can only try again, but I think going forward, whatever has happened to her should be an experience for her to learn through it. But Charlie, as a woman, I think it's quite unfortunate she's in that situation. But then again, if you do the crime,
you go collect her.
You go through the time.
Yeah. Before that, let me add this. I think it was a bad strategy for them to cover her face. I mean, for the lawyer and
when she was leaving the court to
even going and coming back.
Why?
I think it would have been better for them to show the face to the people who are showing concerns, and it may trigger certain kind of social sympathy or whatever for her, instead of covering her face.
I believe probably.
You think so?
The face covering is not coming from the prisoners or the police. It is an advice from the lawyers.
How about covering her face with the intention of also blocking people who may have malicious intentions?
And that would be what? What would be
say you didn't corner Ghana Screenshotters Association.
Me, I believe.
Of course, and that will give her the exposure that I'm talking about.
Exposure.
So it will be about how her face will look. It will be about how people will see the pictures that will come out. That's the idea. Covering her face, you will not get that sympathy. I mean, at this point, it is not only about the things that you think that you can do to influence the judgment. It's about also gaining the public sympathy, public support on your side. What do you think will be the case then? That it's a way of mobilizing the public on your side, like the way that people were coming out with a lot of negative things that she has done, even though those things were not in court. It was a way to influence even the judge to judge it the way that it went.
I have a different issue. I think because if you even read, if you listen to the narration of one of the reporters that was at the court, it was clearly stated that Agrada, during the day of her sentence, I think she cried or she was very terrified on that day. So if there's any form of emotion she can disclose, she's done it already. Okay. And if there was any heart, if there was any heart, it's supposed to touch. What I believe is, just like you rightly said, they are trying to make sure she doesn't have a bad image out there for bloggers to feed on. You understand? And looking at the kind of brand she's built for herself, it would be quite unfortunate for her to come out and then bloggers have certain footages of her that she wouldn't like to see again. You understand? So I believe that was the best thing they decided to do, because they see her as a public figure who has a very good, positive brand, and they wouldn't allow. And I also believe that her stay at whichever prison she was in.
I think they said she's at in Sawam prison.
In Sawam,
Correctional facility.
Yeah. So her stay at that correctional facility, I believe, probably could also affect. You know, she's fair. And there are certain creams and stuff she should have access to, but now she's not going to have those access. So definitely might have some recurrence on her skin. And you know those effects and reactions, they are very clear on camera for fair people. And if you don't take care, and indeed there's something like that on her,
let's say branding.
It can.
That's what whip up.
Imagine. You see, you should also accept the fact that in her recent beef before she went, she was attacking somebody's physique and body and everything. So you can't give your enemies that's evidence.
What you people are refusing to get.
We understand you.
People are giving negative side of her.
Yeah, that's true.
People are pushing it so hard, even though those things are not in court.
What you're saying is
so you have to bring the other side of her. That will also whip up the
what you're saying is legitimate. But before she went, she had a beef. And the beef she had, it was more about body shaming her fellow female. Now the body shaming says, "See, I want to demo." If you have to come out in a different way, we know you.
Shatta Wale black.
What do you want about? So that is what I believe the lawyers are trying to avoid.
Okay.
You understand? That's why I believe that's what they're trying to see. Because Charlie,
for me,
Agra after 1 month in jail.
Okay.
I'm not
so
sure we'll be able to.
Why I was even going there that after reading the judgment, I can boldly say that some way somehow the judge was in a way influenced by public interest in the case, because in that judgment the judge said that when you behave a certain way in public and people show consent, and then the law catches you, there's a way that you should be punished for it to serve as a deterrent to others. Yes. So obviously the judge, she knows what is happening. So if there's other side of her that the judge or whoever will sit on it will see that even though she has done something wrong, but the way people are treating her is not fair. It may also influence the judgment. Yes, exactly.
That can only hold if her attitude or her behavior at the correctional facility is actually positive. That is hold on. I want you to understand this. That 5-minute face you show for people to cry wouldn't influence any judge.
No.
It is the feedback.
Public reaction after that.
No, you think judges you think they sit on case because of the public?
No.
Judges,
they are not even supposed to be influenced by things outside.
I want you to understand that.
I'll urge you to read the judgment.
Yes, I understand. But I'm making you understand. Now she's in jail. She has been jailed like currently. The only influence that can affect the decision of the judge now can be if the prison officers can come with a positive remark about her attitude at the correctional facility. Whatever she do now, if she should cry to the public, she should do everything. It will influence anything. Attitude that will be common. Yeah, more days feedback near positive. They can now reconsider. I don't know if you're getting me. Okay. Whatever she does to the public wouldn't influence much.
It's part of it, but we know that the judges they know what is happening. Technically, they will tell you that they are not influenced by what is happening. But we know when they give their judgment, we know.
Anybody at all can cry out of a court.
Of course.
So if a judge is supposed to use that today,
that one, the crying part.
But you know people cry in court.
No.
And you think it has no influence?
No, you're not getting me. When you are being jailed, those ones can, before the jail comes, those ones can touch the heart. Some metrics now, they want positive feedback from prison.
There's an appeal going on. And the tactics of you getting sympathy for even...
I think they don't know his tactics.
Of course!
They don't know his tactics.
We will have time and enter into the details very well. But we have other stories that we are going to treat. The first one, talking of remorse and sorrow and stuff, let's enter into the camp of Awal Muhammed, who has confessed that he feels rejected. And I was like, rejected by who? I see the industry has rejected him. He had an interview with Dr. Pounds on Hits FM, and during that particular interview, Awal Muhammed talked about his relationship with Sark, talked about the fact that, oh, he doesn't have any problem with Sark. In fact, it is even the media. He said this before, I think way back in 2019 or 2020, it is the media that has propagated some bad blood between him and Sark. But for him, he has no record of this in Sark. He has nothing that he said against Sark before. But then, he doesn't know how come his relationship with Sark has been very distant. To the extent that even some media people or the whole industry or the entire industry has rejected him. On that show, Dr. Pounds decided to call on him for them to kneel down and appeal to Sark. But then, let's go and watch that video. When we come back, I have another story to read to you on the same interview on why he feels rejected and some of the examples he even gave.
Because me nim se my boni o se me ne boni but me no akola de e bia makọ kan bibia wampe ana se makọ e bibia wampe. But truthfully and honestly, I'm here on your show saying it says boni bi na maye na, you should please forgive me, you know, and take me back as a son, because my befie prodigal son my befie on se makọ kra po Masaba and Timesren say, and I'm a Ghana for say they should talk to him as well, you know, to help me or to put me on.
Biggie, can we go on our knees and apologize to Sarkodie in case he has done something? I want to help you, so we apologize to Sarkodie.
I would be very, very glad.
We're here. Let's go down. Let's kneel down and beg Sarkodie. Obede, we de bunko today. Yensa wasro, bonsaso. Sarkodie, we de beg you. Awal is your son. He sees you all the time. We de beg. If he has done anything, if he has said anything which is wrong, we are begging you. Hold your boy back.
Thank you.
He loves you. He really wanna do things with you.
Yes.
I know, Obede, go do. We de beg you, and hands they up. Hold your boy down, because the kind of question sometimes it comes to him, he feels bad. I know that kind of frustration. It do baby obi abe feel say why bibi ebi kra why enso onim nti watch na so kakra fache no. Yeah, that's your Obede.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Pounds.
Okay, so yeah, the Koguna entwaso na yenko. What is new? Tell me what is new. Yenum say message you Obede in Sabeka.
Yeah.
Now
Okay. I don't see the difference between him and the people in Agra church. But all the same, we'll continue. So it says, rising Ghanaian rapper Awal Muhammed has opened up about the challenges he's facing in the music industry, disclosing that he feels rejected by many industry players. In a candid interview on Hit FM, Awal expressed his frustration, saying, most people think I have a problem with Sarkodie, and that also affects me. According to him, according to him, this belief has made it difficult to secure collaborations and support from key figures in the industry. Awal, who gained national attention through talent shows and early mentorship under Sarkodie, also touched on how personal relationships in the industry have shifted over time. He mentioned rapper Kofi Mole as someone who used to be close with him when he was relatively unknown, but now appears distant. I chased Kofi Mole with some songs, but I didn't get any response from him, Awal disclosed. Despite these setbacks, Awal said he remains hopeful and is calling on Ghanaians, the media, and the fellow artists to support his journey. All I want is the support I need to keep going, he pleaded. And this is the story of Awal Muhammed, who still says he feels rejected by the industry. And I'm asking myself, okay, so at this point, was the apology necessary if he really thinks he's not done anything to offend Sarkodie? And why is a young star, Awal Muhammed, not getting the support he needs despite the good relationship he has in this industry? Chemo, let me start with you.
Yeah. I mean, his concerns are legit because it's a personal one. You can't see much about how people feel when they are telling you how they feel. Who are you to say that no, what you are feeling is wrong or it shouldn't, or it's not true? Yeah, but we can also share our opinion in the way that we think that this is how you are feeling, but under normal circumstances, or if you really want progress in life, that's not the way to go about it. And that's the approach that I would take. I think, yes, we all have expectations. We all wish that certain people will help us in life in a way that we think will be beneficial to us. But for those people, they will also have their own dreams, their own way of doing things and all those things. So it will not always be the way you want it.
Okay.
Maybe to Sark, he has helped you already by endorsing you. That is it. He has done with you. But you are still waiting for another form of help that is in your head, not in Sarkodie's head. So for me, I think, yes, I think the social pressure or the public pressure on Awal is too much. They are putting pressure on him in a way that he feels that he's entitled to a certain kind of help from Sarkodie. And for me, I think it's part of the reason why things are not working out well for him.
Okay.
Because he is waiting for Sarkodie's help. Because he feels entitled. That's the problem. You are not entitled to anybody's help. Even not your family members.
But if they need help, they can help.
Of course, that's how it is. the same way they are not entitled to your help. Because if you make it in life, you can decide not to help your family members.
It's true.
That's the thing. Yeah. So I just want him to understand that, yes, in this world, we all wish that somebody that we think is capable can help us or help us. That is our wish. But it is not an entitlement. You can't force those people to help us. So if you put that thing in mind, you always be doing yourself. Like you'll be doing what you feel will help you. If along the line, those people will see it and go like, hey, I think you deserve my help. Let me help you. Or I think you are doing something good and I want to be part of your success story. So let me help you. Good for you. And that's how it's supposed to be. So for me, I don't now, even now, I can't figure out the kind of help he is seeking from Sarkodie. Whether he wants to do a song with Sarkodie or he wants Sarkodie to give him pudu like Sika.
The last time I think he granted an interview with his relationship with Sarkodie, I think that was 2019 or 2020, where he said he had sent a song to Sarkodie 2 years before. Verse never mind.
Yeah. And what was the response coming from Sarkodie?
He did not get any response.
Good.
Sarkodie asked him to send a song.
Okay.
Of which he did. But 2 years on, now still verse never mind.
Yeah, it
now
means
it's a truck so can
say it means Sarkodie he doesn't like the story. Is he the first time? Is he the only person that he has done that to?
Definitely not.
Yes, Sammy, Freddie Mewe, Edem, Yami Alade, who is Awal? Just look at the people. Like, I'm not saying that he's nobody in terms of what he's doing. No,
but
compare Awal getting rejection from Sarkodie to Yami Alade, Samini, Freddie Mewe, and Edem and others that we may not even have time to mention. So if he's not responding to you getting verse from him, it is not unusual. It is a normal thing that he's been doing. And he has given reason for that. He doesn't like the story. He doesn't like your song, but he can't tell you.
Okay.
This is his style of telling you that I don't like your song. So just take it like that. You see, sometimes that's where the issue is. You know, after telling you that I don't like your story with his action, you will go out and dirty yourself, and that will be the end of it. You will hear from him again.
In what sense?
Because you will start saying bad things about him. And when he hears it, he will never respond to you again. That's what is happening. We know what happened between him and Samini. After Sammy came out to say that I did yours within a short time, how can you
By
do
you,
mine?
it's
All
taking
those.
time.
Just remember the kind of response that he gave to that.
Sorry for how you feel.
Exactly. So that is it. So that's why I'm saying that you are not entitled to his help. So if you have sent him a story, if you are requested for something that he can't, or even up to now he hasn't able to go through the thing for you the way you want it, wait for it or forget about him, because he can't help you, and his way is that he can't tell you that he can't help you. That's his will, because if he comes out to say that, Awa, this is your song, I can't do it for you, you will come out and say that I sent a song to Sark and he told me that he can't help me. That's what you will come out to say. So with that, with his action, you know that he's not ready for your song, and he hasn't done it to only you. So it shouldn't be a unique thing that you come out to say that, oh, he did it for A, B, C, D, but when it got to my turn, he didn't do it for me. I will advise Awal to avoid talking about his relationship with Sark, especially if it is negative.
Okay.
He should always praise Sark or avoid talking about Sark,
Yeah, see.
because he still feels that he is entitled to some form of help. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
If you think that, okay, at this point I know Sarkodie will not help me, so I will say whatever I want to say, fine, you can say it. But based on his action, based on what I've seen, what I've read about him, he will praise Sarkodie to a certain extent, but will give some negative vibe about the help that he's not getting. So if that he feels that still he needs help from Sarkodie, then he should be praising Sarkodie and forget about the negative side. Because for that one, people will push you to say certain things, but later it will go against you, not them. For them, they will even benefit.
Okay. Well, that is from Intim Dodi Solomon Chemu. Long John. Awal is on the mic.
But this time not on talented.
Dabi. What do you make of his assertion? And I want you also to tackle the media's role in developing talent or in helping to push talent like Awal. Do you think the media has also done enough? And also plus his assertion of feeling rejected, the reasons why, and why maybe his relationship with Sarkodie are offside?
Offside, I'm fine. You see, so first of all, I would like to touch on this. Awal should understand that. I don't know the conversation he had with Sarkodie and the team Sarkodie.
Okay.
But I don't know if they promised to sign him. That is the reason he believes he has to still be at Sarkodie's camp. But you see, he should be smart enough to understand. You see, first of all, I wouldn't like to blame Awal for some of the conversation happening. I would like to put full responsibility on the media houses.
How?
For one reason. You see, the guy is young. The guy is young. He knows nothing about this industry. He's going through it. And you people are seeing through his growth, and you are seeing the fact that the guy is struggling to accept certain things.
Which is?
Like, to accept the fact that he's no longer the Awal he was. You understand? And the way he sees himself, he should hustle like an upcoming.
Okay.
Because when they put him on the platform, then the next thing is, where is Sarkodie? The boy is young. He will give you, sorry to say, childish answers. Because young kids, when you groom a kid, look at what Sarkodie did for him. He took care of him senior high school. What mindset do you think he has? Oh, Sarkodie showed him senior high school there, or not ever show me. You understand? So he's now facing the reality that this is what he could do. Before he comes to the realization, okay, then I think it's enough. I shouldn't rely on Sarkodie. That's what I'm more useful for all my content. You understand? This is where PR is very important. I have a story here that was dated. That's dated 2019 June 21st.
Okay. I think that's where the whole boy started.
He went on Hits FM, Hits Gallery, and also spoke ill about reality shows. Saying reality shows in Ghana are useless.
But I don't know.
How many reality shows were you on to build your name?
Even
And he said that on the back of OV winning the MTN hitmaker over him. So you see he's a kid. And I say he's a kid. In his mind, he feels people owe him. The conversation is bigger than Sarkodie. The guy still has that kid mindset. Say, in Crawford the car. Do you know Kwame Yogurt?
Why do you see?
No, he needs to come to the realization. Nobody will come and push him until he pushes himself.
Oh, so
that is what he has to face right now.
preach.
And even if you have been promised the word, at this point you should know that promises from a human being does not mean 100% surety.
Okay.
Though, at this point of your age, because everybody knows you are healthy, you have 2 hands, you have 2 legs. It's your own to me. Honestly, he has other things he has to do. He can promise you the word, but after seeing your growth, he can decide, okay, now you can do things on your own.
I see.
Somebody who is able to go to Talented Care after you go to MTN Hitmaker. Team men are there, okay. You prepared yourself before you went. So I think you are building yourself very well. And you see, one advice I'll give to Awal is he shouldn't put it in his mind he wants Sarkodie's help. I believe Sark, if you watch all the top S, the artists they help, they are not artists that go on radio to cry for their help. They are artists that sit on social media and see those upcoming artists that are putting in the work. And you say, you know what? Contact my manager. I have a verse for you.
Okay, that's true.
Put in the work. Put out more materials. Even if somebody has gone to badmouth you to Sarkodie, when your materials are too good to be denied, Sarkodie himself will come for you. But when you keep going on media house, one platform to the other, let me talk my mind. The media house will milk you. They will milk all the Sarkodie news in you.
Yeah,
and you see, you might follow a media interview. The reason why I'm giving him this, I want to give him this cuttings and slack. Say he's a young boy. That's why I'm trying to go this tangent. I don't want to be hard on him because the media, their own is to ask questions. They don't care about your relationship with anybody. Or makes my say. You see this lane you are towing like this. Oko, kakra. It will get to a point, a media house will get you to say something very sorry to say ill about Sarkodie. Then you finish the interview and say, Kaish, where the man can ye. By then, and then from
fly away.
And that is what the media houses are for. So it's about time you start psyching yourself. Look at this interview you went to do. If there was a dance video set from the interview, or there was a song you even took there, see, all the conversation is going to be about you and Sarkodie.
Of course, it is.
You see, he should be smart enough to learn from the Medikals and the Shatta Wale. When you decide to bring my wife's issue, my ex-wife issue, in a conversation where I'm talking about my sold out show in UK, you should have every right to tell them. If you are telling them, I don't want this discussion, and they still insist, tell them your mind.
Of course.
Let people call you the name they want to call you. After that, you come and apologize. It's better that way.
Okay.
Than for you to allow that conversation to continue. And the very hands that, according to you, we're going to show senior high school. It is the same Sarkodie that took care of you.
It didn't help you.
Yeah, it didn't help you. Do you know how many people wish for that same opportunity? And it's not just help. Sarkodie even visited you on campus several times.
Oh, perverse.
And you see, and I'm a child. If something of this sort is happening, you should understand that one, it could be ABR. And Komobia Kosoa Sarkodie at Safanwa and Yanide. You understand?
Okay.
2, growth. The Sarkodie you knew before isn't the same Sarkodie. And definitely a lot has changed around him.
True.
So the way you could get in contact with him isn't the same way now. And see, when you see that growth, what are you also doing to yourself? Are you still going to be that crybaby? And that is all you are going to be doing for the rest of your career in the industry. India, then someone will tell you, India say artistry in Mwawa, until I don't go school. Until then, I go to school. Fire Jume. It's so simple. Because whatever you do, Sarkodie still has a better option. In the sense that He has taken you to school. If the artistry is not helping you, follow corporate world. It's so simple.
Confer certificate, Bobo.
That's also.
The corporate Juma.
You understand? But if you decide to go to, because this tangent he has started, I say if you not wrong presenter anymore, he will say something about Sark that he will regret. If you read the article I spoke about, him talking about reality shows, somebody who is made out of reality show, speaking against reality, telling them that, listen, the conversation in this article, he is questioning reality shows that why do they make people, they decide to nurture talent, and after nurturing the talent, after the episode, they leave them ajar.
Yeah.
What does he say about the boy? He's still
Entitlement.
having that mindset of what? Entitlement.
You have to help me. by
So,
all means.
regardless of the help you give to such a person, he doesn't see any need for him to put in work. No. And that is where I want him to understand. You need to face reality now. Nobody is coming in to help you. Talent show, not. Where did this guy pass? What be the name?
Oh, Kwame Eugene.
Not even Kwame
Kiddy.
Eugene. Like, put
They
yourself
all
on
came
baby.
from talent shows.
Family. Where did he even get to in a talent show?
He did not even get
Got
to.
it.
Auditions, keke, bebo.
Same as Black Sheriff 2 was also.
Blacko.
Was also through the audition.
But today, which people are competing the top S with numbers?
These same guys.
These same people.
I beg you. Don't they have the same license to attack the same talent
reality shows. Well, they do. Because they've
Even
they've also participated.
and they also believe, look, and you know, we say they had the talent.
They believed in themselves. That's
And
why
it didn't
they
work
did
for them.
Yes.
It worked for you. You went through. You were able to get to an extent.
Yes.
It's the way reality show for
Maybe I'm going treating it.
treatment. Now one day better treatment. So that is why I have my problem. You see, dealing with, you see, and this is one of the things. It's like the whole Justice Bieber escapade. Yes. Child superstars.
Yeah.
Child stars.
It's a very difficult thing. One person I would like to applaud for being a child star, and he's been able to keep himself, is Enobdako Yabua, that comedian from television. I remember back in the days when, somewhere 2017, we were working on Doko, finding manager for him. He never for one, even though it pained him some of the processes he went through, but he never for once would go to interview and try to badman. He soaked everything in. Went through the mill as a man.
Yeah.
Today, if you are seeing an Obdako with 1 million followers on social media,
You say 1 million followers. The wealth that he even has.
do you understand?
Of course.
If you see an Obdako marrying somebody and a level of Nigerian actors are coming in, the same guy went through the same reality show as you. He's been able to marry, start a family. Yes.
Then I'll catch that one.
No. I want him to understand that the reality there, when you leave
When
this
you
reality
get out
show,
of it,
when you get out
you are
of
on
it,
your own.
you have to make that mindset.
When you get out of the reality show,
Yeah.
Reality
set
limits you.
Set in.
You see, the mindset of, because I came from talented kids, I came from MTN hitmaker.
Okay.
So me piano MTN sikana bro. And Obdako at a point was taking personal movie. He realized the Ghanaian movie industry wasn't helping him. He quickly went to Nigeria. Nobody funded him. No, you have to take bold decisions for yourself. You believe your talent can blow. You believe, okay, this place is not helping me. Why don't you switch? Rap is not helping you. Switch to singing. We've seen rappers in this system. Today, Amado is doing better than them. Why? He saw the future and realized singing is the future. He switched.
Kimbaluta singing.
Singing. Even strong man started singing.
Last minute is also singing.
It's so simple. It's not by force, sir. The talent we saw you with and one that was saw here. No. The creative is a very big space. For try till you get a better one. Radio, interview. So how long are you going to be doing these interviews?
Until Sark helps.
And what if Sarkodie never minds you?
Then he will continue to do that.
Then it is your own grave you are digging.
Yeah, that's the trend.
It is your own grave because at the end of your career, it will never grow. And you are looking at building a career. You understand? We were in this country when this guy, Cartoon. What made Guru decide to even sign Cartoon? He kept on giving us records, even after the talented case. Obia, nobody will come from anywhere to come and help you. But Obisika now no washo bompo se obeyama ono. It doesn't mean say sasika na wakasa ode obabeyama ono. Oka e won nchen ono ne pe me se me boa me ma o date. Inti en pressure. He's not your family member. He's ono oti baby na o se me boa. Time up and ode be boa.
Any amount of help for no can because
any amount of help. In fact, me. I have somebody who promised me an amount of money. I did text him, you know, they reply me. I said I'm wanting. I just dropped one sticker. Because I say, oh, ye men of little faith, your money go drop. I don't talk. Hey, the sticker, drop it on fine yet, or best send on Sunday. But imagine say security na me mbefu and because blocking no no ni sika metro maybe no so be me say
wow who the video mbefu
oh yeah you see wow who know you don't get some the person see your post wey say this guy long time make us wire you this thing where the person say I go send give you amount date all the data show all the scanner aya wo calculation ama wo mbefu nipa no for promising you so amount date you see, sometimes we should be rational enough to understand. In as much as somebody has promised you, doesn't mean they don't have their own problems. And you don't know how their problems are overweighing them. So no go through the no man go through. High school when you think Sakode didn't have in go for what's all this
Thank you, Long John. Long John, Jana and Katofi we call the mayor 1 hour. But that's well, I think if Awal is watching, the advice there has come. The entitlement there. I don't know how long he's going to keep on with this this industry dance because from 2019 to 2025, let's go into the next story. So, when you come to Ghana currently, one of the big songs in the space, or the biggest song currently, is one by rapper Medikal featuring Shatta Wale and Bistra KOTM, and it is titled Shoulder. Any shoulder, one side shoulder, bed, ubia, you say sa, ubia, betisa. But then I chanced on a post from vlogger and content creator Sheldon, and this has pricked my mind a bit, and I want to come and ask my people that does he have a point? And I say, one of them, okay, yeah, on the surface level, he talks something, but if you enter deep, you don't talk anything kind of conversation. What did Sheldon say? According to him, Charlie, your brain money dance challenges. And you deserve a dance challenge. According to Sheldon, it is not every song that deserves a dance challenge. And he believes that it is one of the reasons why fast food songs are more in the system. Because dance challenge is a copy on near and listen to Sheldon. When we come back, we open that conversation as well.
Hey, I'm going to keep it a buck with you people, you understand? Not every song deserves a dance challenge, you understand? And I'm not trying to shit on anyone's hustle, but not every song in this country, they deserve a dance challenge. Like, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Not every song. We don't have to create a dance challenge for every song. Not every song they deserve. Not every song, bro. Not every song. God damn it, bro. You people are encouraging our artists to create fast food music, bro. TikTok music. Jeez, nigga.
Lonja, let me start this conversation with you. according to Coach Sheldon, and yet Nubia a fatal dance challenge. Just a book of ball selling your crowd and by force. Any by force. Do you think he has a case?
Yeah, I think it is a very honest conversation, and I don't believe it has any relation with Shatta Wale.
No. I'm not saying it has, but it is just an intro into that particular.
Yeah. But the truth is, it's a very honest conversation we need to have. I think the new breed of artists, I don't know. Since Ombe sat down challenge, Obi to me, just a gospel song cry or dance challenge.
I said it is the current music promotional style.
It is it's a good music promotional style, no problem. But the truth of the matter is, you see, if we are to realize something and we abuse it, we lose the essence of it.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Imagine you go on TikTok and every music that have been dropped this year has a dance challenge.
Some of the best are. Some think you are best.
You unfollow all those pages. Imagine you are going on. There was a point people even did TikTok about this guy's name, Jubed, that guy, Jude is it? Or UK guy be like that.
Okay.
And people were like, over me, he has an intro. Even the same TikTokers, they are not getting further. Do you understand? The detail of what Kojo is trying to talk about is the fact that artists shouldn't undermine the core meaning of their artistry because of trends. I want to trend, or I want my music in the trend, because in a nutshell, all these music are for trends. They are not music that can last the test of can face the test of time.
Stand the test of time.
Do you understand? Because these music are music that you play a song and you play the sun and the bush shoes. And those are the essence of those dance challenge. It is for the beauty of the song. But you see, gone were the days you hear music from like Pabna. Even till now, Sammy. Sweet mistake. Dance challenge, man. Kasachro Suma Sab Achro Brown 1 or 2B.
I think that's challenge.
I don't know if you're getting me. How many artists are keeping to that style of artistry? Only the Black Sheriff, only the family. Black Sheriff in your mouth dropping. Most of them don't have any dance challenge to it. But it is making meaningful impact. But as you see, I almost all that point out aside Black. How many artists have not dropped music this year with a dance challenge?
Well, almost everybody.
And it is becoming very alarming. I think that is the right call. Is it people are forgetting the main reason why they are doing music, and of course, trying to do hit songs.
So my point is that my follow-up question would be: at what point do we determine that this song needs a dance challenge, that song doesn't need, or this artist has to do a dance challenge or not?
Okay, so it is not about the song, but the vibes of the song. It's not about the artist, but the vibes of the song.
Okay.
There's no artist is being stopped from doing any music with dance challenge. Okay. In fact, what I want them to understand is, of course, currently this is the trend. But in your quest to do the trend, money in a way say, forget it. The main be a high life artist. And so this is on drop a high life song. Trending to or botcha scaling be I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say. A mouse coming. Right now the biggest song is Shatta Wale. I don't know how can you enter inside. Look at someone like RC.
Agenda.
Look at the music. That is the core of our typical Ghanaian high life.
But he has a dance challenge too.
And then the boy is different. In the end, is he not doing the proper artistry we are talking about?
Well, he
but,
is performing.
What you see, Coach Sheldon is not speaking against artists following trends.
Jamo.
Yeah.
Coach Sheldon is speaking. Some people agree, others don't.
Yeah.
What is your take?
I disagree, but not in the observation or the kind of thing that he is pointing out. I disagree purely on the fact that this is a business thing. For those who are doing it, I think they are getting satisfaction or they are getting something from it. That's why they are doing it. Until you get to the point that a lot of people will complain, like Sheldon is complaining, Long John is complaining, others will also join. Or there are people who are like Sheldon and Long John. They will complain that it is getting too much and they don't need it in the system again. So it will lose its value. That will be the point that I would say that, okay, then go ahead and do something new.
Okay.
Because jumping on trends or doing something that a lot of people are doing is not new to us. It is not new to anybody in any industry that you can think of. This is how the industry will grow at a point. A lot of people will do the same thing till it is no more attractive to people or relevant to a lot of people. Then they will shift to something else. I mean, we can even give a good example in our alcoholic beverage industry. Every advert that we will see will come with a song. True. Because Adonko did it and it worked. And so every alcoholic beverage, Obia de enyum kan. Obia de enyum kan alcoholic beverage ba kwa enyum. From Shatta bitters to Ejapia bitters to all the bitters that you can mention, so Soluku bitters, Obuasi is there, Kumasi now is also in. Just mention names and then you will see that it comes with the song. Because someone did it with the song and it went so well that now if you have to come out with alcoholic beverage,
you have to add
then you need a song to go with it. That is it. It will get to a point that people will not like it anymore. They will move to something else. And I think the same thing will happen here. So for me, their observation is true. A lot of people are now doing dance challenge. Every song, any song. Enumbia obia babia or person or dance challenge. We understand that. But me, I will not tell them to stop or I will not even condemn it. They should do it to the point that people will not like it. Then they will move to something else. Because that's how the system is. In fact, that's how people in the industry will grow out of it.
Okay.
If you decide to take another route, fine. It is a risk that you are taking. And guess what? If you take another line or whatever and it worked, a lot of people will join you.
It's true.
Yeah. So that is it. Until somebody will venture into another thing that will be far, far better or far, far acceptable than the dance challenge. Dance challenge are neko. And we have had people in this industry before who were doing songs that anytime that you hear your song, you will know that it will come with a dance. Because those people were dancers before they
even
became musicians. So that thing was in them. Slim Basta is a good example.
True.
The same thing, you can say the same thing about Sonny Achiba. And then even our own Mr. Drew,
FBS,
there are a lot of them,
all of
including Fancy Gadam.
True.
They started as dancers, so the dancing thing is in them before they entered full music. So that thing, you see that pattern in their songs. So if now dance challenge is working, why should they stop? So for me, I will encourage them to even do more. Until we don't like it anymore, then they will look for something else to jump on. So yes, their observation is all right, but I disagree with the fact that they are complaining though. So it will get to a point that we say you should stop. No, they should continue.
You have to, okay.
Yes, I want to
1 minute before we enter.
You see, the truth of the matter is, the advice is giving you. It is for now as an artist. If you want to live long in this industry, me make us TM. Open quickie so Tiono. I can give you example of artists that were hot during the period of their trends, and today they are nowhere to be found. A typical example is Stage A. Stage A didn't do anything wrong to go underground. He couldn't move past the Azonto era. Gasmela. Wanye bibia woni bia o. He couldn't move past wanye industry nipe bia wanye bibia. Obetima ka say okay, this is the reason why they started sidelining wanye bibia. Omu jide ni bibia share one gender sa trend ni movie krada so mu hui. So if you're an artist, trend there yet. But if you want to last long, shemu ye, that's all I have to say.
That was a long one, but we will enter into the final story before we get out of here. Shatta Wale has also spoken about or touched on his relationship with rapper Medikal. You remember not long ago when an incident happened between Medikal and a fan on stage at I think Legon campus, and after that, in fact, it generated lots of conversation, of which some people were even blaming that particular incident or that particular move or whatever it is. They were blaming Shatta Wale as being the one influencing Medikal, and to them in a negative way. Well, Shatta on X also came to write something, and some people are attributing it as a reply to that particular conversation, because after that, nobody heard Shatta Wale speak on that matter, talk about that matter. But then, headline says, "Oh yes, I am spoiling Medikal with his songs." Shatta Wale replies critics. Africa's dancehall king, Charles Niyama Mensah Jr., popularly known as Shatta Wale, has responded to critics who claim he is influencing rapper Medikal negatively. Shatta Wale and Medikal have recently built a strong bond, making them appear almost inseparable. Many entertainment pundits recently blamed Shatta Wale after Medikal touched a lady's butt on stage, claiming Shatta Wale was the one influencing the rapper to behave in such manner, as he wasn't like that initially. After several weeks, Shatta has now come out to address these criticisms. In a post by the On God hitmaker, he confirmed the claim but clarified that his influence is positive, not negative as people think. He explained that he is indeed influencing Medikal, but by giving him hit songs and helping him make money, even calling those making such claims hungry gatekeepers. He wrote, "Hungry gatekeepers. Oh, Shatta Wale will spoil Medikal. Me, yes, I will spoil him with his songs and he will cash out plenty." Just a few weeks ago, Medikal featured Shatta Wale and B-Strap KOTM on a track titled Shoulder, which is currently one of the biggest songs in the country. Chamo, you can find the same on Long John. So.
Yeah.
Is this the reply that you are waiting for, and are you satisfied with this particular conversation? And if indeed Shatta is influencing Medikal positively, as you say?
Yeah, he's entitled to it, especially when people were saying the negative side. I think, yeah, it is within his right to also say the positive side.
Okay.
Yeah, because for those who were talking about his influence on Medikal or about Medical's activity, they never spoke about the positive side. Or man can say, oh, Shatta Emma Medikal enya show subo. Shatta it me ma Medikal e charge kese. Shatta koboa Medikal at the time I oye ni show O2 Indigo. They won't say those things. They will only say that Medikal kodi do be atem Shatta na influencing na man di do na tem Shatta na one and you know until the lions learn how to tell their own story. The tale of hunting will always favor the hunter. Yes. So now that the lion can tell their story, obviously they should tell it.
Hunter died.
Yeah, and you know, in this case, Shatta will be the lion here. And a hunter's African story na more as they say, or not so Canadian. And unfortunately for the hunters, he has evidence to prove. Now there's a hit song,
of course,
and that this hit song here, Shatta is in it. And you know, again I walker, Asem no ye it's as simple as that. If you have any other thing to say, come out and say. What we are some no, or influencing positively, and his evidence is the shoulder song that you are listening to.
True.
And he will get a lot of calls. He will get a lot of money through streaming and other things.
Even shows.
And so what again? What else? What do you need? What kind of proof are you looking for again? So for me, I think it is within Shatta's right to say it, and there's a huge evidence here. So I don't know how you are going to dispute it. For you getting something negative to say about their friendship, you will get if you want to go there. So we know that there are some people who will talk about the negative side. So if we have the person himself talking about the positive side, I think for some of us, we should just support and say that he's doing the right thing, and I support him 100%. I think this is positive, and we should project it, because this is a positive influence that when you have a friend, these are some of the things that you wish you will get from the friendship. So yeah, kudos to Shatta and Medikal for giving us a banger that everywhere you go, on the all platform, any platform. So congratulations to them, and I think it is within Shatta's right to push the positive side, because those people, they will not talk about that side. I mean, they know themselves.
Long John, Shatta has replied critics, saying he's influencing Medikal positively, and he's cashing out plenty.
Yeah. I think, like you rightly said, the adage you use.
Until the lions to tell their own story.
The tales of the hunter will always glorify the hunter. Babylon will take the fans every time.
Thank you. So that is very true. You see, in this industry, we have people who sit on radio and TV, and it is an agenda to always criticize Shatta Wale. It doesn't end there. Anybody who does a mistake and gets too close to Shatta Wale suffers the same fate. That is the unfortunate thing that also happens with Shatta Wale. So he's being criticized, which everybody understands why. He's not following the norm. So of course, stubborn boy, what person is stubborn there? Stubborn. But quite unfortunately, they've decided as an industry to add people who have decided to, whether by professional means, social means, or any type of means, be close to Shatta Wale. Also, you better watch him. A typical example is Medikal doing something wrong, and instead of criticizing what he has done, and as Shatta Wale crown is saying, Medikal any me not to say. Just say you will not understand. You see, and you see me, what I'm seeing from Shatta Wale with this conversation, he's trying to tell the media, he's trying to tell the generation, this new generation, something. You see, I've done a very good song for Medikal. Have you seen any traditional media house use me as a point of contact to say I have had a positive influence on his music or his career? Never. He said in one of his live videos that he shares money with Medikal. And that they are business partners. Have you seen any traditional media sit down on their topical shows and discuss that as a major discussion on their shows? No. But when it becomes Medikal touch somebody's buttocks, and Medikal is supposed to answer questions, and na Shatta Wale na yen sa, and na no ntisa, and na
Medikal, no you poop.
No, na oni Yesu abofo, and na nante. Nto be share Shatta Wale a nyan safely no. Some of them can even say since he met Shatta Wale, you no get sense again. Hey, somebody will not get sense. You know the house in the build for a breed.
Hey, I don't know the
information is crowd crowd.
Hey,
if you see, no, if you see us, no. If you see us, the way they, you see, when you look at Shatta Wale's recent tweet, he's now attacking those pundits, and he's right to do that. In fact, we cried they were found low. If you want to be honest and you say you are a critic, asempaba okawasem, asemboneba okawasem, Yes, as a papa, you shove it under your shoulder, and as a money ban, and then tinty.
Yeah, to a pampa.
That one there make a show so I get sense. Medikal drop a very beautiful song. How many of these shows that they want to tell us that they nyansa bo akwanyi mi adom shows ne so.
Solomon.
They are the ones who speak sense. Have ever sat down to say, let's discuss this Shatta and Medikal collabo. I think he's doing marvelously well. So shows no more negative ones. I didn't know to mean positive one. And see me this video, I want you to put it, cut it and put it down there. I want to make Ghanaians to understand that this is the dark room Shatta Wale has been preaching about. TV stations, if you don't have a conscience of your own, they'll cloud you in a room that will make you feel like answer. Yeah. This is a typical example. Imagine there was no social media. Imagine there were no podcast platform. Like, we can't have conversations of this sort. Shatta can't have a say. And traditional media will cloud your mind. So Shatta Wale has given a hit song like this. No traditional media will discuss it. Oh, I dream. Oh, this station there, kind of crack. Station where kind of crack. But have you seen any of them discuss such a positive impact? Have you seen any of them discuss? Oh, you know where a heavy pan right now currently. Oh, music that's even few people told me that you know feeling you. Which entertainment show, topical entertainment show, what Ghana? Or matter is saying discussing this collabo. But you see, and that is where when you see Shatta Wale and Medikal come out to insult any media house that try to malign or insult them, it's justifiable. You see, if you preach the positive and the negative, I don't think they'll do that to you. But when you decide to pick on one, which is the negative too, that will dent their image and how should I put it? Deprive them of their daily meal. And I believe they have all rights to come for you, your family, your ancestors, your generation, and anybody they can think of. Because make me understand why you will sit in a studio, criticize someone's negative, and when there's something positive to serve, and they won't win. Could smoke. But if Medikal would have gone to Ghana party in the park and would have messed up, and then those same stations. Do you understand? So I think it is right for Shatta Wale to come out. And he's coming out not to attack. You see, this is what people should understand. When Shatta Wale comes for people, he's not coming for them because he wants to insult them. He wants you people to understand the kind of agenda they are setting you people don't see. In Seminar Church, the things he keeps writing on X are not because he hates those stations. Or no, Shatta Wale, if he gets, he wouldn't discuss any media house. But you see, some of the things pass right under your notice, but you guys don't see it. You don't notice it. So he has to, look, I have brought something with Medikal. Have you seen those same stations talking about it? Good. But let Medikal go and do something. I'll be in my house. I'll be with Sammy Flex somewhere. And don't mention my name inside. Say, Kobe Billy, Awal Muhammed, Kena Kekeda.
Kekeda. It's been a very long one, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. For me, it's been a very beautiful discussion on this platform. But like I said in my intro, you also have a stake in whatever conversation that we had on this particular edition. I mean, we talked about Agra, we talked about Awal Muhammed, we talked about Shatta Wale, and of course, Sheldon's assertion that it is not every song that deserves a dance challenge. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me say thanks to Long John, thanks to Chemo, thanks to Rasta #1, who is now in charge, which is Theophilus the Gosh Kofi on it, as well as Desert Sam Tuga, and of course Rex in the house. Big salute to the big man Sammy Flex, and big salute to you for staying with us throughout the journey. Until then, we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. For check it. Push sugar level for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.